And AD, obviously somebody who could play the 4 or the 5 for you. In which role do you think he's more effective?
Coming onto the floor for the Thunder.
That's right, Lakers. Keep pushing on them.
Nunn is subbed in for Westbrook. .157 left in the first quarter. Back to Monk. Nunn against MP. Goes up from the block. And a foul called on the way up.
Isaiah Roby. That's his first personal foul. The 4th team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Kendrick Nunn.
Player is just tremendous. Let's talk about the parts of the game that took a little work, though. I know there were parts of your game that came easy to you, but what about those aspects of your game that you had to really focus on and work on and improve as you became a professional?
Believe it or not, defense. That has been just in terms of just staying steps ahead. I think defense takes a lot of IQ. It takes a lot of, being ahead of the play before it happens, being in the right position. So I think defensively is something that players underestimate the value of.
The 3 is up. And MP with the 3. MP's got 6 points.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Outside Monk. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Roby.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
And here's MP from outside. Unable to get that one. The Lakers shooting 53%, setting the tone right from the opening tip. Outside Nunn. 40 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 4 on the clock. It's Monk on the wing. Knocks down the long J. He's got 9. Here's MP. He's got 6. Fires the 3. Buries it from 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Monk. Pass to Nunn. Not going to go that time. And that concludes a high-scoring
period, which is for your Lake fan, your Laker girls.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
Talen Horton-Tucker is out there with Kendrick Nunn. Then there's Johnson. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's James in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
An emphatic move by AD. The defense looks helpless to stop that alley.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
All right, BA. Russell Westbrook last season said titles won't define him. He said, quote, "I grew up in the streets. I'm a champion. I don't have to be an NBA champion. My legacy isn't based on what I do on this court. It's what I do off the floor. How many people I'm able to impact and inspire."
Well, different perspective, Allie. Good stuff. And here's MP from outside. James with the rebound. The Lakers trail. Candace, the WNBA has just reached its 25th anniversary. You've been a big part of the league for a lot of that time. What changes have you noticed through the years?
Well, the league has definitely grown. It's 25 years, and I like to say 25 years young. I think we have a whole lot more upside. The style of play is changing, and it's definitely benefiting So I think that we need to continue to grow our game, maybe a couple expansion teams, bigger rosters, so that more talented players can make them.
Cut X from downtown.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Anthony.
Substitution on the court. That's the end of the first half. For the score, the Lakers 53. The Thunder 49. Coming onto the floor for the Thunder. Timeout called for the Thunder. Let's give them a big round of applause. Your Laker girl.
And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third. Counted from
13.
distance. MP's got 21 points in the game.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
That's the big reason this game is still so close. I mean, he's been lights out from long range.
Taking a look at the Thunder. We've got Theo Maledon. Derek Favors out there with Darius Baisley. Then it's MP, and it's Dort into the small forward position.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Pass to Monk. Here's Westbrook. Back to Monk. Six on the shot clock. James outside. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. James has got 15 points.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And Davis with the basket on the assist by Anthony. And it's a 5-point Laker lead.
Oh, the defender plays tough, but Davis is tougher. Plays through the contact with the door.
And the basket by MP.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Outside Davis. Back to James from deep. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
James remains an absolute terror. He takes pride in evening up the score with the payback three.
Pass to Maledon. Back to MP. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Gets the three to fall.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Westbrook, the pass to Davis. Westbrook with a screen on Favors. And Davis gets double teamed. Here's Anthony. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Davis has got his third assist of the night.
The ability to make difficult shots. To me, that's what's helped define Anthony.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that mistake.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Johnson, he's checked in for Anthony. Gordon Tucker comes in for Monk. And Nunn is sub. In for Westbrook. Tries the spin move. Pass to Nunn. 1:21 left in the third quarter. Shoots over Maledon. Again, the Lakers score.
You can learn a lot by watching.
Timeout called for the Thunder. Who wants a t-shirt? All right, look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are. Your Laker girls.
A minute 15 left in the third. MP is doubled. Pass to Maledon. Back to MP. Screen by Roby. From deep, MP. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And here's Nunn. James outside. Now here's Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Howard. And stolen by Williams. From deep, MP. It's stolen by James. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Oh, from deep. It's hauled in by Pokusevski. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to MP. Puts it up. James with the rebound. To the left wing. From deep, Johnson. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got assist number 7 tonight.
And that's the first quarter with the score. Your Lakers are all right. Look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are. Your Laker girls. Coming in the floor for the Thunder. At the line,
Anthony comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Westbrook in for Nunn. And that one falls for Westbrook.
It's a wrap. Any chance they may have had for a comeback just went out the window with those free throws.
They've got Malik Monk. Carmelo Anthony out there with Dwight Howard. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's James in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And that's an intentional.
Number 13. That's his first personal foul.
That stretches their lead to 8.
That's the game, folks. And your Lakers win. Your Lakers.
squad.
We've seen a lot of workload adjustments for the top players in the past few years, Clark, especially when it's this early in the season.
Yeah, and that's probably a smart thing to
Third substitution. At the line
In for favors, Pokuševski's come in for Basil. Kenrich Williams, he's checked in for George. And MP subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Right side Jones. And the rejection by MP. 6 to shoot. Another shot. It's rebounded by Giddey.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Out to the right wing. And Walker gets it to go on the assist by Jones.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. Not there.
Drills it from outside.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Jones, the pass to Walker. 1:04 left in the first quarter. McDermott can't get it to go.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
They now take the lead. And Six points for MP.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Outside Collins. On the wing. Jones. MP with it. Jones covering. A three from MP. Scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries.
Number 13.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Walker with a clean look. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
3 points.
Walker's got 5 points so far.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And here's McDermott. Pass to Bates-Diop. Here's the 3. At the end of one, both teams putting up some points.
With the score, your Thunder, 24. The Spurs, 22. Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder Girls.
Substitutions. Making substitutions here. On the floor for San Antonio, McDermott in at the forward with Johnson as the other. Then it's Collins. Then it's Jones. And it's Vassell in at the shooting guard.
And the three-point shot has just been money so far tonight.
Looking at Oklahoma City, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Lakers in Los Angeles.
Yeah, I mean, their execution at times was flawless, but they also made some mistakes that ultimately did them in.
And, you know, it's never easy trying to win away from home. They were close, but just needed a little more push at the end.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Coming into last season, the Thunder had posted a winning record every year for more than a decade. But when they decided to rebuild, they went all in and promoted the G League coach, Mark Daigneault, to head coach. He said adversity tests the connection of the team, tests everything. It shows you who you are. Guys?
Good way to start. Thanks, D.A.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
MP, no good. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Trailing by 5. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
And here's MP for 3. Vassell grabs the board. Spurs trail by 5. Johnson outside. Right side Jones. This is his first free throw of the game.
That's his first personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for the Spurs, Trey Jones. At the line for 2.
To get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
And so Jones nails both of them.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Johnson outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his second personal foul. Team is in the penalty. Shooting for San Antonio, Keldon Johnson. Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Johnson. MP from deep. Oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
About that. Just a perfect finish to the half as they tack on another 3 to their lead.
So that'll be... Look at MP in this game, guys. He has been everywhere.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
Well, you know what? They've given him an increased role tonight. and he's taken full advantage of it.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Third
substitution. Timeout back to the Thunder. All right, fans, that was your Thunder Girls Dance team.
And big men's roles have adjusted Clark in today's game. You take a young Clark Kelly and put him in this style of play, what adjustments would he make?
Well, that's a great question, Kevin. I would love to play this up and down, wide open style of basketball. I'm just not sure if I'd be athletic enough to make it happen, but it is more of a face-up rather than post-up game. And maybe I could be part of a small ball lineup, creating havoc with big guys trying to guard me on the perimeter.
Spurs trail by 9. McDermott with it. Now defended by MP. McDermott kicks to Murray. Collins setting the pick for Murray. Driving in. That shot no good. And the Thunder going the other way now. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans. They'll match up against the Pelicans. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. MP finds Dort. Back to MP. Oklahoma City moving it around. Just 4 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Passes it to McDermott. 58 seconds. Left in the third. Here's Murray. Connects on the 17-footer. Murray's got 12 points now in the quarter.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
MP.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
McDermott, no one around him, drills the three-pointer. McDermott's got 6 points.
An accurate shooter off the pass, McDermott feels comfortable firing as soon as he catches it.
The 3 from MP. A three-pointer is right on target. MP's got the lead up to 13 now for Oklahoma City. Murray against MP. And finished off by Collins.
You know, we know Murray's got some creativity to his passing game, but no need to be creative there. I mean, he sees the wide open man and zips it right to him.
MP's shot is good.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And as we end the third quarter, a double.
All right, ladies, coming down to the court. Come on, get loud for your Thunder Girls.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court right now for the Spurs. The 4 and the 5. It's
They scared. They can't handle
Then
this
it's
shit.
Jones. And it's Walker in at the 2 guard. Jones against MP. The pass to Giddey. Fires from deep. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks Chelsea.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Here's Johnson. Rebound by Williams. Oklahoma City leading by 17. A nice shot by MP.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Back to Jones. Pops in the layup for 2.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And they double up MP. Giddey. And the Thunder another 3.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
A 3 from MP. It's hauled in by Richardson. And they recover it. Williams dishes to MP. Takes the 3. Rebound San Antonio. They host the Kings after this game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
Johnny boy, what's up, man?
Now, I'm sure you know this, but the front office has been a big believer in your shot since day one, and that's a big part of why they wanted to bring you on board. How does it feel to reward their confidence in you?
Those are my guys. They're like my family. And you always want to make your family proud, so to hear that, they have... why don't we go with Candace next?
Great performance tonight, MP. You know, I'm wondering, how do you evaluate yourself statistically when it comes to offense? You know, in my line of work, stats are critically important, as you know, but players don't always use them the same way journalists do. So I'd like to get your take on that.
You know, that's a great question, Candace. I say players are like regular people, you know? So we're all different. Some guys might look at every stat, be as nerdy as the nerdiest blog boy, and some people might not look at anything. It just all depends. It's, what do you call it? It's a spectrum.
So where do you fit on that spectrum?
I'm somewhere in between, I guess. Efficiency is important. Definitely want to take high percentage shots and take away those shots from the other team. Sharing the ball is important, but how do you quantify sharing the ball? Assists don't tell the whole story, you know?
Definitely not.
So I guess me personally, I like to look at all of it because I'm a curious guy, but there are some stats that you got to take with a grain of salt. Stuff like PER, you just got to take all that with a grain of salt, I guess, but some more than others. I am sorry for keeping you guys. Let's get it going. Frank, you want to start?
Hey, MP, does winning Rookie of the Month help gain the respect of the vets on your team?
You know, I think the way to earn the respect is to be professional. But in the work, don't think you're above the name on the front of the jersey or you deserve some special rule just because you got a YouTube channel. So in that respect, I think this award reflects the fact that I've done those things. I wouldn't be successful if I didn't work as hard as I possibly could, tried to fit into a team system, and just left it all on the floor.
Okay, so would you say you've earned the respect of the vets and the locker room then?
Look, I don't want to speak for someone else. You'll have to ask them, but I like to think my approach to the game is worthy of respect. At the same time, you earn respect by being consistent, by never taking shortcuts, so respect won't be earned until I keep doing what I'm doing. The grind is probably the hardest part of playing in the league, and I've got a long way to go to continue to earn that respect, man. All right, guys, that's it for me. Thank you.